Kind of feeling a little uneasy here. Everyone just seems so reserved, but not in a good way.
It's good to see you in one piece, lass. I just wanted to give you a proper thank you for everything you've done. The guild is back on its feet again, and on its way to a prosperous future. What's become of the skeleton key? That's it then. After all those years of helplessly watching the guild decline. But enough of that. I'm confident that with you in charge, we'll soon have more gold than we could possibly spend. I'll be down here, trying to coordinate everything with Delvin and Vex, to make sure the coin keeps flowing, and no one skims. If you still feel like doing some jobs, I'm sure Delvin and Vex have more than their fair share to give out. Either way, it's been a pleasure, my friend. Here's to the future of the guild. May it last another 1,000 years.
Still have quite a good bit of jobs available, if you're looking for some extra coin. Well, I was looking for this little beauty. If you happen across any other unusual trinkets like this, be sure to bring them to me. I promise it'll be worth the effort. By the 8, you actually got your hands on it. This alone is worth more than some thieves earn in a lifetime. Find me if you're ever looking for some extra coin.
We know each other. Yeah, I checked.
Got lots of jobs. Stick with me, and they'll never even know you're there.
It's one thing to say you've got the skills to be a thief. It's a lot of people looking for him. Don't know his name, but he's paid good money for nobody to know he's down here. He's holed up in the Ratway Warrens. Hardly ever leaves the place.
Hey, Tom,
has someone bring him food and such.
He's a good guy.
Crazy old coot from what I've heard.
Come on.
For that to stand out down here, He must really be off his nut.
Now why don't you just shut up about it?
All right then.
Needs the coin. Walking away without taking work is not going to make you popular around here.
Now that you're part of the Thieves Guild, this place feels more welcoming.
What's going on
I don't
between
always
you
have
and
to
Bryn?
look over my shoulder.
Hold on. Did you hear something? Shit. Because that's what I smell. Even trying my hardest to ignore it.
So, what's inside?
These people seem nervous, which makes me nervous.
Go away, go away, go away!
Sorry.
No more! I yield, I yield! I've got you in my sights.
Come here, come here, come here!
I'm glad we're here together, if you know what I mean.
You don't think there's any hope, do you? I don't. He's right.
Oh.
Ah, so tender. Come here, you juicy morsel. I'm gonna eat well tonight, my darling.
You have my back. You have... My... Well...
I never pull.
All right.
We've got this one.
Let's take them on. Let's take them on. Stay close to me. Well, you have my back. Well, you have my back. You have my... All right. Stay. You have... All right. Let's take them on. Well... All right. Let's... Hey. Oh. Let's take them on, my love.
Go away! What? No, that's not me. I'm not Esbern. I don't know what you're talking about. Delphine? How do you... So you finally found her, and she led you to me. And here I am, caught like a rat in a trap. Ah, indeed. Indeed. I do remember. Delphine really is alive? You'd better come in and tell me how you found me. And what you want.
No.
This'll just take a moment. This one always fits. There we go. Only a couple more.
Inkpot, stone, bucket, book, knife.
There we are. Come in. That's better. Now we can talk.
I used to be an adventurer, but then I took an arrow to my heart. You're a great shot.
So, Delphine keeps up the fight after all these years. I thought she'd have realized it's hopeless by now. I tried to tell her years ago. Haven't you figured it out yet? What more needs to happen before you all wake up and see what's going on? Alduin has returned, just like the prophecy said. The dragon from the dawn of time who devours the souls of the dead. No one can escape his hunger, here or in the afterlife. Alduin will devour all things, and the world will end. Nothing can stop him. I tried to tell them. They wouldn't listen. Fools. It's all come true. All I could do was watch our doom approach. Yes, yes. You see, you know, but you refuse to understand. Oh yes, it's all been foretold. The end has begun. Alduin has returned. Only a Dragonborn can stop him. But no Dragonborn has been known for centuries. It seems that the gods have grown tired of us. They've left us to our fate as the plaything of Alduin the World Eater. What? You are? Can it really be true? Dragonborn? Then there is hope. The gods have not abandoned us. We must go. Quickly now. Take me to Delphine. We have much to discuss. Give me just a moment. I must gather a few things. I'll need... No useless trash. Where did I put my annotated annual? One moment. I know time is of the essence. I mustn't leave secrets for the Thalmor. There's one more I must bring. Well, I guess that's good enough. Let's be off.
You know, I believe that honesty is the best policy. So, to be perfectly honest, you're the sexiest woman I've ever seen. Who's there?
We're all dead! I already killed you over and over!
Impressive.
Let's get out of this wretched ratway. My nostrils are about to burst.
My sister in crime. What? Stupid dog.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Do you need something?
What is it now, you sweet talker? Stupid dog.
Delphine. Why, it's good to see you. It's been a long time.
It's good to see you too, Esmer. It's been too long, little friend. Too long. Well, then. We made it safe and sound. Good. Come on, I have a place we can talk. Orgnar, hold down the bar for a minute, will you?
Yeah, sure.
This way. Now then, I assume you know about...
Oh, yes, Dragon. Indeed, yes. Well, this changes everything, of course. There's no time to lose. We must work it.
The Ancestor Glade
I know
had
I
a
have
charm,
it.
didn't it? Maybe we should
Esmer,
revisit.
What?
Give me just a moment. Ah, here it is. Come, let me show you. You see, right here, Sky Haven Temple. Constructed around one of the main Akaviri military camps in the Reach during their conquest of Skyrim.
Do you know what he's talking about?
This is where they built Aldrin's Mill, to set down in stone all their accumulated dragon. A hedge against the forgetfulness of centuries. A wise and foresighted policy. In the event, despite the far-reaching fame of Aldrin's Wall at the time, one of the wonders of the ancient world, its location was lost.
Esmer, what are you getting at?
You mean, you don't mean to say you haven't heard of Aldrin's Wall? Either of you?
Let's pretend we haven't. What's Alduin's Wall, and what does it have to do with stopping the dragons?
Aldrin's Wall was where the ancient blades recorded all they knew of Aldrin and Part history, part prophecy. Its location has been lost for centuries. But I found it. Not lost, just forgotten. The Blade's archives held so many secrets. I was only able to save a few scraps.
So you think that Alduin's wall will tell us how to defeat Alduin?
Well, yes.
Hey,
But
so...
no guarantee.
looks like we're going to this Skyhaven temple.
I knew you'd have something for us.
Remember, magic's a
I know the
powerful
area
tool.
of the breach that
Use
Espen's
it
talking
wisely.
about, near what's now known as Karthspire, in the Karth River Canyon. We can meet you there, or all travel together. Your call. Your call. Might be safer to travel separately. Attract less attention that way. Don't worry, I'll get Esbern there in one piece. We'll wait for you near Karthspire. Good luck.
Hey, I'm glad you're here with me. I read this book once. It had a very sweet love story between a woman and a man.
Borgnar, this is it. The inn is yours. I'm probably never coming back here.
Well, now, that's something to think about.
Take care of yourself, Borgnar. Goodbye.
Yeah, sure. You too, Delphine. You be safe. We got rooms and food. Drink, too. Let's sate that appetite, hmm? Until next time.
Rocks and valleys, crevices and hiding places. This is the kind of place where hermits and fanatics dwell. You fit right in. I'm kidding. This land feels twisted. I'm surprised my father didn't want to live out here. Ever tried cooking rabbit stew? I've read recipes, but tasting it, that's another matter. Well, I'm here if you need me.
That's close enough.
Who's there?
Stay away from her. Time to end this. Are you okay? Just stay close and you'll be fine. I'm not someone to be trifled with.
What is it? did you
me.
Be careful here. Wouldn't want you, or me, becoming some Forsworn's victim. I definitely wouldn't want a hag raven experimenting on my body.
This looks promising.
Yes.
Definitely early
Wow.
Akaviri stonework.
This place is truly
We've gotta get
something
this
else. In all these
pillars
years,
must have something to
I've
do
never
with
seen
that.
anything quite like it.
Yes, these are Akaviri symbols. Here, let's see. You had the symbol for king and warrior, and of course the symbol for dragonborn. That's the one that appears to have a sort of arrow shape pointing downward at the bottom.
These people may dress primitive, but they are no less dangerous. Their wild fighting styles can be surprising, even to people like me.
Yes, that's it. The symbol on the pillar on the left. Given that Skyhaven Temple was sealed against the return of the Dragonborn, I will try turning all the pillars to that symbol.
Whatever you did, it worked. Let's see what those old blades left in our way.
Wait,
Why are you stopping?
we should be careful here. See these symbols on the floor?
Esbern's right. Look like pressure plates.
Be careful. We'll cross once it's safe.
Looks safe now. Let's move.
Yes, I think we must be close to the entrance.
Wonderful. Remarkably well preserved, too.
If only these people were open to some negotiation, you know?
Blood Seal.
I was just thinking,
Another of the lost
the Reach would be a
Akaviri
better
arts.
place.
No doubt triggered by, well, blood. Your blood, Dragonborn. Look here. You see how the ancient blades
Why
revered
using your
we
blood
see
on
right
a
here?
carved seal on the floor? It's coming to life. You did it. Where's the entrance? After you, Dragon. You should have the armor to
Wow. That... I've noticed that your destruction magic is very powerful. I must say, impressive.
Akaviri powers, almost entirely. Amazing. You can see how the Akaviri craftsmen were beginning to embrace the more flowing Nordic style.
We're here for Alduin's Wall, right, Esbern?
Yes, of course. We'll have more time to look around later, I suppose. Let's see what's up ahead.
Wow. Just sensing your magical reserves. You truly are incredible.
It is. Alduin's Wall, so well done. I've never seen a finer example of early Second Era Kaviri sculpture in relief.
Esbern, we need information, not a lecture on art history.
Yes, yes. Let's see what we have. Look, here is Alduin. This panel goes back to the beginning of time, when Alduin and the Dragon Cult ruled over Skyrim. Here, the humans rebelled against their dragon overlords, the legendary Dragon War. Alduin's defeat is the centerpiece of the war. You see, here is falling from the sky. The Nord Tongs, masters of the voice, are arrayed against him.
So does it show how they defeated him? Isn't that why we're here?
Ah, patience, my dear. The Akaviri were not a straightforward people. Everything is couched in allegory and mythic symbolism. Yes, yes. This here, coming from the mouths of the Nord heroes, this is the Akaviri symbol for shout. But there's no way to know what shout is meant.
You mean they used a shout to defeat Alduin? You're sure?
So what's next for our adventures?
Oh, yes. Presumably something rather specific to dragons. Or even Alduin himself. Remember, this is where they recorded all they knew of Alduin and his return.
So we're looking for a shout then? Damn it.
You ever heard of such a thing? A shout that can knock a dragon out of the sky? You're probably right. I was hoping to avoid having to involve them in this, but it seems we have no choice. If they had their way, you do nothing but sit up on their mountain with them and talk to the sky, or whatever it is they do. The Greybeards are so afraid of power that they won't use it. Think about it. Have they tried to stop the Civil War, or done anything about Alduin? No. And they're afraid of you, of your power. Trust me, there is no need to be afraid. Think of Tiber Septim. Do you think he'd have founded the Empire if he'd listened to the Greybeards? Only if you don't know how to use it. All the great heroes have had to learn to use their power. Those that shrank from their destiny. Well, you've never heard of them, have you? And there are the villains, those that misused their power. There's always a choice, and there's always a risk. But if you live in fear of what might go wrong, you'll end up doing nothing. Like the Greybeards up on their mountain.
Right. Good thing they've already let you into their little cult. Not likely they'd help Esbern or me if we came calling. We'll look around Skyhaven Temple and see what else the old Blades might have left for us. It's a better hideout than I could have hoped for. Talos guard you.
Look here, in the third panel. The prophecy which brought the Akaviri to Tamriel in the first place, in search of the Dragonborn. Here are the Akaviri, the Blades. You see their distinctive longswords. Now they kneel, their ancient mission fulfilled, as the last Dragonborn contends with Alduin at the end of time. Are you paying attention, Delphine? You might learn something of our own history.
You know, it's not just the thrill of adventure. It's wondering what might happen after with such delightful company. Whenever you're in the mood, you just have to ask. I must admit, I'm impressed. Your conjuration magic is truly something else.
Your training proceeds well, Dragonborn. Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to? The Blades, of course. They specialize in meddling in matters they barely understand. Their reckless arrogance knows no bounds. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes? What I want is irrelevant. This shout was used once before, was it not? And here we are again. Have you considered that Alduin was not meant to be defeated? Those who overthrew him in ancient times only postponed the day of reckoning. They did not stop it. If the world is meant to end, so be it. Let it end and be reborn. No, not now. Not until you return to the path of wisdom. Dragon, forgive me, I was intemperate. I allowed my emotions to cloud my judgment. Master Einorth reminded me of my duty. The decision whether or not to help you is not mine to make. No, I cannot teach it to you, because I do not know it. It is called Dragonrend, but its words of power are unknown to us. We do not regret this loss. Dragonrend holds no place within the way of the voice. It was created by those who had lived under the unimaginable cruelty of Alduin's dragon cult. Their whole lives were consumed with hatred for dragons, and they poured all their anger and hatred into this shout. When you learn a shout, you take it into your very being. In a sense, you become the shout. In order to learn and use this shout, you will be taking this evil into yourself. Only Paarthurnax, the master of our order, can answer that question, if he so chooses. He is our leader. He surpasses us all in his mastery of the way of the voice. You weren't ready. You still aren't ready. But, thanks to the Blades, you now have questions that only Paarthurnax can answer. He lives in seclusion on the very peak of the mountain. He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Being allowed to see him is a great privilege. Only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to Parthenax.
Dragon Rend, eh?
What's the plan? Be a good guide for this old relic. Using that spell again? Someone's been raiding the dusty section of the college library, haven't they? Right behind you.
Let's move faster. The sun is... it's not great for my skin, if you know what I mean.
The path to Parthenax lies through this gate. I will show you how to open the way. Follow me. I will show you how to open the lock. Breath and focus. Va. Core. I will grant you my understanding of clear skies. This is your final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well. Clear skies will blow away the mist, but only for a time. The path to Parthenax is perilous, not to be embarked upon lightly. Keep moving, stay focused on your goal, and you will reach the summit. Use clear skies to open the way to Parthenax.
Look!
Oh? What is it? Very well.
Look! Look! Look!
We'll take them on together. I'm glad we're together. Oops.
Look! Look!
You ever think about what's next? I've always fancied visiting the Somerset Isles. Sounds good.
You have my back, and I'll have yours.
You just got the short end of the stick.
Look! Look!
Dremyolok, greetings, Wundernik. I am Parthenax. Who are you? What brings you to my Strumach, my mountain? I am as my father Akatosh made me, as are you, Dovahkiin. Tell me, why do you come here, Volan? Why do you intrude on my meditation? Drem, patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove. By long tradition, the Elder speaks first. Hear my Thum. Feel it in your bone. Match it, if you are Dovahkiin.
Is that a...
Why do you intrude here, if not for Tinvak? A gift, Dovahkiin. You'll understand fire as the Dove do. Dovahkiin or not? Yes, Sosedo Vrostmul. The dragon blood runs strong in you. It is long since I had the pleasure of speech with one of my own kind. So, you have made your way here to me. No easy task for a jaw, mortal. Even for one of Dovassos, dragon blood. What would you ask of me? Ah, I have expected you, Proda. You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin. Yes, they are very protective of me, Bahlan Fadon. But I do not know the Thum you seek. Croesus, it cannot be known to me. Your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragons. Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concepts. Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this Thum? Prusa, as good a reason as any. There are many who feel as you do, although not all. Some would say that all things must end, so that the next can come to pass. Perhaps this world is simply the egg of the next Kalpa, Lin Vokin. Would you stop the next world from being born? Paz, a fair answer. Rofus, maybe you only balance the forces that work to quicken the end of this world. Even we who ride the currents of time cannot see past time's end. Wulsetid los trahodis. Those who try to hasten the end may delay it. Those who work to delay the end may bring it closer. But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Croesus, now I will answer your question. Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the Monavin, what you name Throat of the World? This is the most sacred mountain in Skyrim, Zokravak Struma, the great mountain of the world. Here, the ancient tongues, the first mortal masters of the voice, brought Alduin to battle and defeated him. Yes and no. Viknus Nikaron. Alduin was not truly defeated either. If he was, you would not be here today, seeking to defeat him. The Nords of those days used the Dragonrend shout to cripple Alduin, but this was not enough. Ok Mulag Unslad. It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to cast him adrift on the currents of time. Not intentionally. Some hoped he would be gone forever, forever lost. Meye. I knew better. Tidbo Amativ. Time flows ever onward. One day, he would surface. Which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. I knew where he would emerge, but not when. Tid Krent. Time was shattered here because of what the ancient Nords did to Alduin. If you brought that Kell, that Elder Scroll back here to the Tid Ahran, the Time Wound, with the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you may be able to cast yourself back to the other end of the break. You could learn Dragonrend from those who created it. You have it. The Kell, the Elder Scroll, Tidkrech Kalos. Time shudders at its touch. There is no question. You are doom-driven. Kogan Akatosh. The very bones of the earth are at your disposal. Go then. Fulfill your destiny. Take the scroll to the Time Wound. Do not delay. Alduin will be coming. He cannot miss the signs.
Yes? Every corner of Skyrim seems to hide a surprise, doesn't it? Or a bandit. But hey, that's half the fun. Let's see what's next.